Ace has always been like the ringleader driving the conversation. They kind of just like, yeah, he's right. So honestly, I don't know.
I'm 22 years old. I'm from Los Angeles, and I have a dance company.
From the moment Ace stepped into the Love Island villa, he had people hooked. Not just because he's that charming dance coach who's taught thousands how to move through his classes and viral tutorials, but because he's got this smooth, almost too smooth way of getting people on his side. He came in with the nice guy label, the supportive mentor vibe. But lately, a lot of viewers think he's playing everyone like pieces on a chessboard. It all really kicked off when Jeremiah got sent home. The boys did the voting, but let's be real, Ace was pulling the strings. He'd been side-eyeing Jeremiah from the moment he got close to Huda, stirring the boys up with little reminders not to get too locked in too soon. When Jeremiah pivoted and started chatting up Andrena, Ace still found an issue. It was like, no matter who Jeremiah spoke to, Ace made sure everyone saw him as fake. The guy couldn't win. Then the girls had to decide between Amaya and Hannah. They chose to keep Amaya, not for Ace, but because they genuinely wanted to give her another chance to find a connection with someone else. But of course, Ace couldn't let it go without making it about himself. He actually said, Hannah wasn't the person to go home. Amaya should have gone. No disrespect. We're just different people.
I don't feel Hannah was the person who deserved to go home. Maya should have gone home. And no disrespect to Maya, we're just different people.
Like Amaya staying was somehow disrespectful to him, when in reality, she deserved to stay for her own story. It's like Ace forgot he's not the main character in everyone's love life. Fans saw straight through it too. They could tell Ace had turned the boys into his little fan club. He acted like the mentor, but really just made sure nobody threatened his spot. Jeremiah was doomed from the start. If he was vibing with Huda, problem. If he moved on to Andrena, problem. Even when Amaya stayed, Ace found a way to center himself in it. The whole time, he was just making sure he stayed in charge. Even Jeremiah seemed to know it. He basically called Ace the ringleader on his way out.
I'm not gonna lie, like the first 2 days I was gone, I was pretty pissed because I thought those were my guys. But then like the smart thing to do was vote me off because they seen I was hooping. Like, the bombshell came in, Andreina, she's drop dead gorgeous and hilarious, and we had a strong connection already. So they seen that and decided to kick me out. At the end of the day, it is a game show or a show. So they made the strategic move, but it still felt like betrayal. Ace has always been like the ringleader driving the conversation. They kind of just like, yeah, he's right. So honestly, I don't know.
And fans haven't been shy about pointing it out. On Reddit, in comment sections, people are dragging Ace for being the puppet master. One comment summed it up perfectly. He thinks his opinions are facts and then pushes everyone else to agree. Another said, he's acting like he's the villa dad, but he's really just stirring the pot. The biggest question now is whether he's pulling the same strings with Shelly. They've got history. That much is obvious. Old posts and clips show they'd been chatting for ages before Love Island. Some fans think they're genuinely into each other. Others think he's using her to lock in an alliance and block Chris, who's his biggest rival for that nice guy title. Chris is everything Ace pretends to be. Laid back, friendly, no secret plan. He's just vibing, which makes him dangerous to Ace's game. If Ace can get everyone rooting for him and Shelly as the villa's power couple, he stays on top and keeps Chris on the back foot. But if people catch on that his so-called love story is just strategy, that could blow up in his face. What makes this so messy is Ace's life outside the villa. He's built a whole career teaching people how to dance, how to build confidence, how to feel good about themselves. He's the positive guy on YouTube and Instagram, cheering people on, pushing them to believe in themselves. So how does that match up with someone who, on national TV, is bossing people around, planting seeds of doubt, and quietly pushing people out if they don't fit his plan?
Do you understand we are 4 days in?
Do you understand, Ace, that I don't care?
People trusted him to be genuine. They booked his classes because they believed he actually cares about people. If the mask slips too far on this show, that's going to follow him when he goes back to selling dance workshops or posting motivational videos. Nobody wants to feel like they're just another part of the game. Right now, some fans still want to believe the best. They say he's just playing smart. It is a game, after all. But others aren't buying it anymore. For them, Every big speech Ace makes about honesty feels faker by the minute. Every side eye when someone challenges him just proves their point that he's got a plan for everyone. Except maybe Shelly, and even she might just be another piece on his board. It's also pretty wild how badly he wants to control the narrative. He didn't like Jeremiah because Jeremiah was unpredictable. He didn't want the girls keeping Amaya because he didn't have a connection with her, like her entire reason for being there needed his stamp of approval. He knows if he can steer the vote, steer the chat, and steer the couples, he keeps the power in his back pocket. But shows like Love Island are unpredictable for a reason. You can be the puppet master all you want, but the audience sees more than you think. Fans talk, compare notes, dig up old posts, piece everything together. And right now, they're watching Ace like a hawk to see if he really loves Shelly or if he's just playing this long game to make sure Chris never passes him. It's a risky bet for him. If he pulls it off, he might coast through the season with Shelly on his arm and the crown of Villa King. But if it backfires, and people decide the nice guy dance teacher is just another smooth-talking villain, he could lose more than just the show. He could lose the fans who trusted him when they booked his classes or shared his videos. In the end, this is bigger than who stays or who leaves. It's about whether Ace is the same guy he sells on TikTok, the fun, positive dance teacher who wants everyone to feel good, or if the villa is showing us who he really is when the cameras are rolling and he thinks nobody's connecting the dots. There's still time for him to switch gears. He could drop the act, stop stirring the pot, focus on real moments with Shelly and the others. Or he could double down and keep playing everyone like chess pieces. Either way, the fans are watching, the comments are flying, and whatever he does next is going to stick with him long after that final vote. So, will Ace end up the nice guy dance teacher everyone thought they knew? Or just another Love Island player who got too caught up in the game?
Nah, I don't think I could trust you.
Well, I wouldn't trust me.
We'll find out soon enough. Don't miss it. Hit subscribe and stick with us right here on Scandalist.